What's going on, guys? Megasmith here, and today we're going to be playing another ranked game. Now, excuse me, it's been a little while actually since I've played any sort of ranked. Um, I would think probably like a week. So I know that there's like a lot I've been like missing out on, like the fizz changes and stuff like that, which would probably be pretty big if I found him in the top lane, like not knowing how to go against that matchup. But at the same time, um, I'm just gonna stick to what I know, the champions I know, um, as much as possible, so that this way, uh, I just want to stay consistent. So if I do find a fizz, play passive so that I don't end up basically giving a fizz kills, because I know fizz is one of those champions that as soon as you get the kills, you kind of snowball out of control. So that would be something you'd want to avoid for sure. They got level 2 before us. So we're playing as Janna in the bot lane, and I'm not bad with Janna, it's just that I don't play her as often as I should. And because I don't play her enough, I will probably make a lot of mistakes. So I was pinging there so that I could shield him, because I believe that there was no real good reason for him to do that. Yeah, we should be able to handle this. As long as he kept fighting. That was actually a pretty intense fight there. Yeah, Jinx could have if she was focusing me, maybe. Very possible. Oh, I keep forgetting. I actually changed my I've been playing like a lot of normals still. I'm gonna just try and throw a tornado over there, but I've been playing a lot of normals, and in my normal games I've been trying to practice Jax because I know he is, if you get good with him, he can, carry games pretty well. And I could see myself being a Jax type player. I think that I'm decent with him right now. There are games where basically like things don't go right, but everybody has those games, I guess. But I definitely notice I notice more when it happens with Jax, because I would think by this point, especially since he's a top laner, that I would be able to that's not a good idea, especially, yeah, I would just leave that alone. But Jax is in the mid lane, so we should be okay here. I'm gonna try, and basically what I'm gonna focus on with Janna here is getting off these shields as often as I need to. And in fact, I know that there's ways of targeting your allies. Here, is it F2? No. Okay, so I would probably have to set it up in my hotkeys, and I don't know how to do it quickly enough for it to matter. or for me to not be safe. So we're chasing here when we shouldn't be, but that's okay. Uh, nice. So, I think we probably could have um, gotten them without Aurelia's help, but because Aurelia came down, we were able to easily secure Thresh. We probably could have gotten Jinx too if I had waited on more on my tornado instead of just releasing it right away, because it looked like Jinx was ready to fight and maybe come back towards us. Um, but as soon as she saw Aurelia, she was gone. So uh, I would back, but there's really not a reason for me to. I mean, other than like, the possibility of a jungler coming down, which it's Jax, so, he would be able to jump on me and stun me. And if like Thresh lands anything here, I'd be pretty much screwed, but I'm gonna try and soak up this experience, and yeah. Uh, okay. So, like I said, as long as I don't get hit by anything here, I should be fine. And uh, Thresh wasn't able to. He missed his play and then he missed his hook as well. So I just really wanted to get that cannon creep for some reason. It's like you know. Missing that war. I've been doing that so much recently, where like, it looks. That wasn't good. So I kind of messed up there. I canceled my ult early. And then I was basically taking enough damage from Thresh that he was able to kill me. Okay, so Lucian got out of there. That's good. I'm gonna buy Mobies, so that I can get back to the lane and soak up this experience. And I think Mobies are pretty important. Like, I could have gotten out of that situation, like for sure, if I had these, or if I had bought the boots instead of the Frostfang, and I wouldn't have been able to purchase it on my first back there, but I definitely was close, so that on my next back I would have been able to. And in fact, before I died there against Thresh, I could have backed, when I was trying to soak up the experience, I could have backed and here, let's try and get a fancy tornado about there, I guess. Oh, they're gonna go get dragon. So, I'm just gonna put a trinket in there. Oh. Well, they're not. I would still watch out though. Okay. I don't know if they're actually gonna stand there and fight that or not. I don't know if I should try. Yeah, I'm gonna. Ooh, I missed my Zephyr because I second guessed myself. I should have immediately put it on Thresh while he was standing there, activating all of his abilities. But that's okay. Did we end up getting? So I had to end up using my ultimate there to save myself. Even though I was ignited, it was a. That's not good. I should have known. if I was honestly paying more attention, I would have realized that standing there against a Jinx wouldn't have been a good thing, but that's okay. Let's see. What else? What are the things that our team needs right now? Um, I don't think bigger shields will help. I think buying like a frozen heart would probably be good. More shields and more CC. Like some bigger shields. I'm saying I don't need like mage eyes. If I played safer and weren't the only two deaths on my team, then I might consider it as well, because the shields when you have a fully stacked mage eyes are actually pretty good. Okay, so this guy is scared to fight, so I'm not sure that we're gonna be able to get anything here. Oh, I know I didn't hit her there. I thought I was going to for sure though. Hmm. Okay, so I preemptively shielded him there, which was bad. But now we kind of have to worry about Jax because I haven't seen him on the map for a little bit, and uh, if we could see him, I'd be a little bit more happy about the situation, but we should be fine here. Okay, so getting another double kill for Lucian is actually really good, um, uh, because even though, you know, as a support you can't really control the game as much as other people. I mean, you really can. Like, that's kind of like an excuse that people use, um, but you really, it's not as much as other people. Like, if this Lucian was incredible, he could basically carry the game himself. Um, you know, I would say it's much less likely that, you know, a team won't win a game compared to a Lucian, like a carry in general, I guess, because, like, you know, you can build carry top lane. It's not good right now because, you know, the only junglers that people pick right now are um you know, not not the tank ones. I don't know. Um, you know, you have Vi, Jarvan, Lee Sin, Rek'Sai. I think those are like the main ones. Um, but we're gonna come back down here to our Lucian, slow this guy down, go up here, and just back off. Don't always need to go aggro. That's something I'm trying to learn as a support player. And dodging has been like one of the things I've been focusing on a lot. Just like, you know, making sure you don't get hit by things. I feel like that was something that, like, oh, you know, it's pretty obvious, but during team fights and, like, you know, for example, there was a game recently I was playing Nasus, and, you know, I was building him tanky, of course, you know, like you should. Well, I shouldn't say should, but like it is currently, like, in the meta too. So I wasn't really worrying about, like, um, there was a Nidalee on the other team. So as we're moving up the mid lane, you know, moving into like the fog of war against them, um, I wasn't really worrying about the spears she was throwing out. But then I remembered, you know, that I would. Um, mhm. I remembered, you know, to focus on the dodging, and it was like there was a couple of spears that I know that normally I just would have walked into, um, had I not been paying attention. So we're gonna exhaust this guy. Okay. So Lucian should be able to get out of there as long as he like dashes over the wall or like goes to Aurelia here. I should have been fine there. What would have happened is Jax would have hit me, but I would have activated um, my shield, so he would have like tried to get the last hit, and as it landed, he would have walked away, and then I should have gotten enough distance to either walk away just fine or activate like a tornado by the time he like was able to catch up to me. Yeah, that I think I would have been fine if I had like quicker reactions and was able to activate my shield. I still like, you know, so that's why this game is so good. You have to be ready to fix your mistakes. You have to be ready to peel for your carries with 200 health that are probably going to get hit by a Jinx rocket. Ooh, the Wukong. Hey man, the blue buff is more important. Okay. I don't know what to do here. I don't think even if Lucian was here, I don't think it would have mattered. He definitely wouldn't have made that much of a difference. We should be able to handle this just fine. Yeah. The only thing I was worried about there was Aurelia getting hurt, but I was able to shield her enough where I think my shield how much did it do? 240? Maybe she would have died. It would have been a lot closer, that's for sure. So I'm here to basically soak up the experience. Actually, I'm gonna back as soon as yeah, okay. So I'm sweepering this so that I can go back and buy my upgraded sweeper and then also refill my wards. Because that's what I was saying earlier, is that, you know, people say that all the time. I guess I'll have to not buy that just yet. You know, you can't really carry games as a support, but you kind of can. Like, if you... We should go up here to support our team and not worry about... I mean, it's gonna suck that we're losing a turret for free, basically, but... Ooh. Nice. Oh, the red buff, though. Yep, I think that's the only reason why he died there, was the red buff. But you know, with as a support, you really need to focus on like what you want to accomplish in the game. So for me, it's usually making sure, like absolutely sure, that you have control of the vision on the map. So I've been really working on Ever since like the first couple of Alistar games and stuff like that, I've been really working on, you know, buying the red trinket, and I like built all of my item sets so that I know for sure um, whether or not or like what to build into, like what are my options or what are my better options. Um, and we're gonna walk down here to Lucian. There's like another mushroom right there. Okay, so this guy could basically like, you know, hit him once with a dart and then he'd be dead. I just wanted to make sure that we go through these bushes and look, there's Thresh. So now I know at least a little bit of their sources of wards, right? Or yeah, for Thresh, not the Teemo. I didn't even mention Teemo. Teemo was right in this bush as soon as I warded it. So what I want to do now is I should have been fine there, like 100% fine. Like, well, one, I could have flashed out of the way of the hook. Two, I should have never gotten hit by the hook because I had so much open space to maneuver. If he had thrown the hook, like if I had been walking through here and he was here, it would have made sense because of my range would be limited, just as the same as like if you're playing against a blitz, you don't ever want to stand, or blitz or thresh, I guess, but you don't ever want to stand on the tower against against the wall because you only have like a limited space for you to move in between. So I should have been fine if I was paying a little bit more attention to what was going on, and I got over cocky basically because I was like, oh, Lucian will come and fight for me, and he did. He ended up getting another kill. I just believe he also died. Yeah, he definitely died again because it was the Jax to follow up on him and get the kill. So I'm going through here, making sure that I get as much wards as possible, and that eventually, oh, we have five teams down, or 5 enemy team members down there. So I'm gonna be able to walk in here and get as much wards down as possible. It'll suck that we'll lose. We're gonna lose Dragon, but it's okay. We should be able to get a tower out of this. Should be. Okay. So I had to activate my ult there. I'm pretty sure it would have ticked enough. It was at about like 150 health. So I don't know if it was quote unquote worth it. If it was quote unquote worth it for me to go over there. I'm gonna wait to flash here because I know that I could get away from this. Ooh. Nice. Okay. So, look, was this mine? Here. Is this mine? Ooh, am I dead? Okay. Well, I'm done. I'm done moving. Yeah, Jinx is up in 14 seconds, so I'm fine. See, that's learning right there for you. Immediately, you know, as soon as I realize like how close I am to dead, I'm thinking about like, okay, I can back. Oh, I backed before when I was close to death and I got rocketed. So knowing that for sure, she just used rocket on me, so I should have known, you know, that I was fine. But just the fact that, you know, you want to bring yourself through these mental checks just to make sure that you know, you're not giving them basically any leeway into what they can do to you. Where am I? Okay. Ooh. Yeah, we should be fine. Okay. This is like really good. Um, we should be fine here to fight. Like the fact that I'm able to heal up so much will definitely help out. We're just gonna go for the tower, I guess, because why not? It's fine. Getting the tower. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna be able to I'm not gonna be there to peel for them, but at the same time, getting the tower instead of waiting for. And look, we'll. Ooh, it definitely would have been worth if we got the inhibitor. I mean, I think it was already, worth it to stay and at least attempt to get the tower. Because, like I said, I didn't give them anything. The only thing that happened is, the tower lasered me, which I should probably read that. Because I know it like breaks your armor, but I don't know. I don't know the rest of it. Now, what's my cooldown at? 35%. That makes sense. I have a frozen heart. I just want to build, I think, AP now. Maybe lock it. This will give me 15%. I don't need that. I'm just going to build AP at this point because the armor I have is good enough for someone like Jax, and especially since it's Frozen Heart. Frozen Heart against like a Jax is really good because most of his damage comes from attack speed, and so does Jinx. Her I should have been. Okay, let's protect our Lucian here. We want to be able to. Oh, we should be able to catch up to these guys for sure. Yeah, we're fine here. So getting out these shields and getting like Nasus slowed and all these people slowed. So basically, they have an idea of how fast they need to be in order to catch up and use their abilities effectively. Like they know what their effective range is. But what they don't calculate a lot of the times is me. So if I activate my, I believe, yeah, Zephyr. So I just wanted to make sure Teemo didn't get the kill there. Yeah, we should be fine. Lucian had, I think he had either he had a Vampire Acceptor or Bloodthirster. All right, so let's go over the game quickly here. I'm glad that my first game back is a victory. Okay, so we're in Silver 5 with 69 LP. That's good. So in the pregame lobby, immediately Hugo was first pick, doing picks and bans. He called top. Aurelia wanted top as well. In fact, was like, basically telling Wukong, go jungle, thanks, like assuming that he would automatically just like do what she wanted, he wanted, whatever. Then Ziggs called mid, Lucian called AD carry, which I'm really, when someone calls AD carry, I'm really happy about it because one, I know that I'm not gonna have to do it, and two, I know that that person wants to do it. Like, so they're at least, probably a little bit practiced in it. I thought I got like a lot more creep than that. I know that I sacrificed a lot of opportunities to get creep and instead use my mobility boots to go help my team, like when they were top lane. I think most people would see that and go like, oh, they're gonna fight and whatever, and like they're not gonna need me. Um, but with mobility boots, you can actually get up there pretty quick, and even if you can't get there while they're team fighting, you can get up there and like clear some wards and put your own down, and make sure that the next time you go back up top, you at least have some vision of like where everybody is on that side of the map. So Lucian did really good in lane. There was a couple of times where, like in the beginning of the game, I was actually kind of worried because, like I was saying, when Thresh had like ignited and hooked him and all that, I could have saved him and he could have still gone in. But I think eventually, like we kind of meshed a little bit better together, and he realized that basically like I was there to protect him. So uh, yeah, I think Aurelia played fine. Definitely, there was a couple of the kills there where she definitely didn't need like to flash for them and stuff, like a little greedy. But as far as I can tell, she was in the lanes that she needed to be. Ziggs again, he was able to roam around, get a little bit of kill action going on thanks to his ultimate. Jax really didn't help the bot lane at all. Teemo, I don't even, Teemo got I know a couple of mushrooms down, but Jinx again, the only thing she got was at least on me, was that rocket by Dragon. Nasus was a little chunky there towards like mid game where we needed our team to take him down, but all we needed to do was take him down a couple times and then he stopped going top. He was definitely not as persistent as some Nasuses can be. And then Thresh, Thresh landed a couple of good hooks, like on the one as you're entering river in the bot lane, he landed on me. But other than that, I think we did pretty good. Yeah. So, if you guys liked the video, oh, you know what? I'm looking at OBS right now. This is really embarrassing. Here, I can edit this scene and I should make it like, here, position, fit to screen, and center. Anyway, I'll fix this for next time. I didn't realize that the screen was so small. That's my bad. But if you like the video, be sure to rate the video. It helps me out. And if you want to see more League, I do it every day. And until next time, okay? Bye.